Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another video on Salesforce World. We have seen multiple videos related to previewing your Lightning Web Components. We have seen it, the local development server, application preview. We have also seen the single Lightning Web Component preview as well. So in this video, I'm going to show you another way of previewing your component, and that would be within your IDE itself. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can preview your Lightning Web component in your VS Code environment and how you can make best use of it. So let's start today's video, guys. I'm Kapil, your host, and you're watching Salesforce Bold. Right, guys, let's start today's video. So before you can use the Lightning local development preview in your IDE, in your VS Code, there are few prerequisites that you need to follow. Okay. So first of all, you need to make sure that the Salesforce extension pack is installed in your VS Code. So for me, it is already installed. Then the next step is going to be to make sure that we are having the Lightning local development server installed in the VS Code. So in my VS Code, I have to install the latest version yet. I'm yet to install it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go on one of the reference article from my blog. You can use any blog or Salesforce official documentation as well. So you can use my blog as well. If you can go on salesforcepool.com and search for local dev. The first blog is about previewing a single Lightning Web component. So we can use that because the steps are eventually same in all these things. So for me, it's a developer edition. I will not be following the scratch org steps. Instead of that, I will use this command. Okay. So once the server is installed, after that, whenever you will click on the Lightning Web component, whenever you will right click on it, there will be an option to preview the component in the IDE, which is not here right now. So let's install it first. Okay, as you can see in the terminal, the local development server is being installed. Hopefully, we won't be getting any error. So these are the existing functionality of the local development server that you can find on this page. If you want to review a specific app, there's a different command for that. If you want to preview a specific component, there's a different command for that. You can also preview it based on your device. Let's say if you're using iPhone, iPad, or any Android, you would be able to preview it specifically based on the device ratio. You just need Android and iOS simulator and emulator to do that. So if you're new to local development server, I would really recommend going through this blog first and then reviewing the video again. Okay. So as you can see, the Lightning local development server is installed. Okay. So now as the server is installed, we will go on the next step, which is to install a specific extension for this local preview in VS Code. So for that, you can simply go to extension. Here it is. And you need to search for Salesforce Lightning Preview. Okay, Salesforce Live Preview actually. You can search for Salesforce Preview as well. You will be getting the same thing. Okay, so I'll install this extension. So this extension allow you to see your Lightning Web components in your IDE itself. Okay, now as the extension is installed, now let's see if we are getting an option to preview the Lightning Web component locally in your VS Code. So if you click on any of the file or the root directory, and the option is not here right now. I think we have to maybe restart. So the option would be open in Lightning. Oh, here it is, open in Lightning Preview. So there are two ways of doing it. Either you can go to your command palette and search for open in Lightning Preview. So if you'll go by this command, wherever you are right now, let's say for me, this component is selected, it is going to open this component. The easy alternative of it to simply go to the component itself, right click on it and hit the open in Lightning Preview link. So that is the easiest way to use it. Now let me quickly give you a demo of it. Okay. So this is going to follow the Lightning Web Components limitations as well. For example, you cannot preview the wired method, but you can, of course, preview the basic HTML. You can make some changes, CSS, and all those things are still doable. So what I'm going to do here is, let's take this component. What I'm going to do here is, I'm going to remove the JavaScript from here. Otherwise, it is not going to show me the preview. And I will be removing this as well. Okay, and I think in HTML, we are having a reference of a method. We need to remove that. So I'll go in the HTML and let's remove this on click. Okay, this is fine now. And also, like, if you would like to have preview of all these things which are not possible locally, you can simply deploy your component to the org, and then you can try to preview it again. In that case, you will be able to do that. But right now, we are just trying to display it locally. So now if I'll right click here and open in Lightning Preview, hopefully we won't be getting any error. Okay, it should open a window right here, which is, okay, here it is. It may take some time because if you're trying it for the first time, okay. So let's see. Okay, it is able to generate the preview here. Now it is same as your Lightning local development server, where you can simply have the preview of it. Now let's try to do some changes. Let me open the HTML and bring it here. The layout, I would say, may not be the best possible layout for this thing. I mean, if you have a bigger screen, it would work for you. So let's try to make some changes here. Now, all these things are happening in your VS Code itself. I haven't opened any browser yet, right? So that is one of the benefit of having this local preview extension installed, that you will be able to get the live preview immediately. Now, let's say if I'm going to do any HTML, CSS changes, I would be able to see the live preview here, okay? Let's try to change the button maybe. So what if we'll change the variant to success? Now, the moment I'll be clicking on the save button, it is going to reflect the live changes here on the right side as well. So let's say I hit save, and you can see the button color has been changed now. Now, let's say if I'll go to brand again, save, the button color is being changed. And in the similar manner, if you will do any text change or CSS change, that is going to have the same effect here. So let's say we are changing this Lightning preview in VS Code and hit save. So you can see the text is also changing immediately. So still, it's a good and handy functionality for designers, developers who are building up Lightning Web Components. They will be able to see the live preview on the VS Code itself, and we don't have to do Alt tab or Command tab again and again to see the browser. Okay. So, yep, that is the overall functionality, guys. I mean, it is very easy to use. And if you're familiar with the Lightning local development server, you should be able to use it with just a single command, which is to install the extension. Okay. So that it is for today. If you're looking for this code for this component, I'll be pasting it on my blog, which is salesforceworld.com. So by the time I'm releasing the video, there will be a new blog post as well, which should be containing this specific code and the output as well, how it is going to be. So that it is for today, guys. If you like today's video, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thanks for watching.